Insane value, and I keep saying that, right? Because the Amazon Fire Stick was crazy. Obviously, the phone was crazy, but I hope you're ready. Okay, from a company called Core Innovations, and this is a company that's been around for like 15 years, and they are literally one of the leaders in the tech world. Well, it has been 1 year since we've seen, are you ready? Watch this. It is a 2-in-1. How cool is that? It is a laptop that actually becomes a tablet. As I said, 2 years since we've actually had this back in stock. Today, amazing price. We also have free shipping and handling. We're gonna give you all the bells and whistles. Yes, it has Windows 10 in S mode. And my friends, it is a touch screen as well. And then, you know, 11 inches. So, which particular for a tablet, very rare, right? That you're ever going to find a tablet 11 inches. And wow, look at the colors. The resolution on this is amazing. Okay, $229.99. Your eyes are not deceiving you. An 11-inch touch screen, 2-in-1 laptop, along with tablet at only $139.99 today. We also have it available on 5 FlexPay, so I'm happy to see the 5 FlexPay in this hour. Brings it down to only $28 on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay. There's no interest. You have 30 days, but this is the opportunity for you to be able to come into this wonderful world of portable electronics. Look, to me, everywhere I go, you know, I have my tablet with me. I mean, and from what most of us need that opportunity many, many times to be able to have the laptop. Well, you're getting all in one. And Mr. Bill Duggan is going to be here to tell us a lot more about this. And the 24/7 customer support.
Right.
When I read that, I went, sign me up, because I'm always needing help with something.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because it is a new brand here, but I got to tell you, Core Innovations is not a new company. They've actually been out there in over 1,000 different retailers, but they put the retailer's name on their product. They came straight to us. So what am I doing? Yes, I'm over here. Cool. I'm on my tablet. I'm playing my game. I'm looking at social media, which is awesome because this is larger than my phone. It's larger than my tablet, which is great. I can't believe it's a touchscreen, which I know I have a laptop that's not even that. And yeah, when I'm done playing, I have my workstation right here. Full-size keyboard, 64 gigabytes of built-in memory, completely expandable, which is great. And let me just be honest with you, I've been there too, where it's like, oh, it's expandable memory. You have to know how to take it off and do all that kind of stuff. This is popping in an SD card. It's as simple as going to the drugstore and you could double, if not triple, your memory. So let me take you on a quick tour. You see how it flips and folds, which is great. You have color choices, and then you have actually user choices too. So you have different ports over here. You have a USB-C, which a lot of us already have, whether it's flash drive storage you want to put on there, or plug in an external mouse, or charge something up. You even have your expandable memory. That's an SD card slot, micro SD. Pop in another 64 gigabytes, you've doubled the memory. Something you can easily do as well. Spin it around, you have another full USB-C, which is great. Has that blue tongue, meaning it charges and transfers more. And it even has an HDMI cable, Bobby. You know what's great about that? I have computers that don't even have that. But to have all those features, the HDMI port, the built-in web camera, it does start to add up. They've made this so obtainable for you to get. And perfect time, because you know, what's right around the corner? It's gonna be spring, we're gonna be outside, it's gonna be summer travel season, or it's the kids trying to do their homework at the end of the year on your computer. Yeah. This, I'll be honest, there are other computers out there that might have a little more power or a little more performance. We've joked all weekend when we launched this, is this computer gonna get you to the moon and back? Probably not, but you know what it's gonna allow you to do? It's gonna allow you to get to the moon on, you know, on the website and find out the information you need for your book report, do your book report. And this is what I love, check this out. It is touchscreen, I can just easily open things up as I go full screen if I'd like. And when I do need to get that work done, I have that full-size keyboard right over here. Oh my boom, 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 type, type, type. It does work in Windows 10 S mode. So we all know the Windows operating system, which is great. What is S mode? The S pretty much stands for simplified, which is great. Or it stands for secure. Security. Which is great too. Yeah. So what the simplicity means, instead of having all the huge breadth of what Windows might do on a big desktop or, you know, a big monitor system, they've streamlined it a little bit so it's more efficient on this smaller footprint. but you still can compute, you can still get online, you can still stream and comfortably. And so think of it this way. Maybe this is for, you know, the kid who's in school, who's working on their first book report, they're starting to do the typing and all that, but they're like, Mom, can I use your computer? Or Dad, give me your computer. This is great for them to practice.
And then the touchscreen makes it so much easier. You know,
completely. Well, actually it's funny because I don't always work in the Windows world, so I was like, oh, I hope I'm going to be able to do this. But because it is touchscreen and I can move it around, Bobby, even with that Windows 10 and being simplified, it has dictation. So I don't even have to know how to type as a little one, or as a senior who maybe doesn't have that dexterity.
Must for kids.
It's definitely a must because that's what's crazy. Bobby, back in the day when I was in school, the typewriter, pretty much you typed. You did your paper, 100%, right? Now this thing is going to get them online and allow them to game and watch their shows. Easy's great, but also affordability is something that really gets my attention.
Oh, 100%. And by the way, 3 colors. So if you have, daughter and a son, you want to get them. Well, we have a pink, we have the blue, and then we also have it available in black. And the black right now is out in the lead. If we're limited, let me know the quantity in any one of them, Dre, if there's any. I think we're doing... Okay, black, we have only 1,500 left in the black. And by the way, this is new. Oh, I also want to show you this because I strongly suggest you pick this up at the same time if you can. This is a case that comes with it. It also comes along with a wireless mouse, and I believe we have a couple of different colors. We have 3 colors. We have black, we have a gray, and we have an ivory available in this configuration. It's, again, a 15.6-inch laptop case. This is yours at only $39.99 for all of that, so you might want to pick that up to go right along with it. But I think so many of us, particularly right back during COVID, realize they need their own computer. In this day and age, kids need to have their own computer. And I am telling you, like even my granddaughter, Emerson, I had all the grandkids and my niece and nephew, 6 kids there last night. Of course, everybody, it was a blast. But even Emerson at 3, she's on my laptop. You know, they know, they intuitively know, but they can't type. So to be able to have the touch screen is brilliant. And first of all, can I even tell you, even in the expensive laptops that we do here at HSN, a lot of them are not touchscreen. So I think that's an amazing feature that you're buying for $28 right now on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay, no interest at all. And you always have the full 30 days to go right along with it. And I also love the fact that the keyboard, your island keys, but the best part is, as we said, it's a 2-in-1. There's your laptop, boom. Now, here's your tablet.
Perfect.
I love it.
Whether it's for fun or for the professional, it's really versatile in terms of how we use it, where we can use it. And when we launched it, I was sitting in the club chair and was like, oh, let's come over here and I'll show you what it can do. And that's really where we're excited about the 2-in-1, because you can flip and fold it. You can pack it up. It is so lightweight. 64 gigabytes of a solid state flash drive on there built in. Great battery life. Intel on the inside, Windows on the inside. We say it's a 2-in-1, but we've come up with 4 different ways you can position this. The touchscreen is a nice element. The Windows 10 S mode, that really just means it's going to be more secure and streamlined and easier. Speaking of streamlined, that profile is great. Bobby, so small when I first, actually even today, I was like, did I forget it?
Did I forget?
I was like, where is it in my bag? It was right there next to me. And you know what this is also good for?
Tell me.
I shouldn't throw shade on my dad, but my dad's had different computers over the years, and he is the typical, I left it on the passenger seat, I don't know where it went.
Oh,
He leaves stuff around, and that's if they're gonna forget it, if they're gonna leave it at school.
$1,000 computer, right, $1,000 computer,
But you can still get your homework done, you can still check your email, and actually you mentioned Emerson, I love the fact that you can do this. Remember when we used to do finger painting, and the mess and all that? So I just set it up in tent mode, easel mode, which is nice and convenient. It's touchscreen, I can come over here and find my paint, boom, we're gonna paint together, all this great stuff. Make it a little smaller, so boom, boom, boom. But this is where it's interactive, it's fun, it's clean, easy, good old fun. I'm making my little HSN circle. Boom, we come over to our eraser. See, we can all do.
So neat.
I did that wrong. Erase S. There we go. And boom, boom. And the thing is, granted, I could have actually made my eraser a little thinner and smaller, but it's just the functionality of, yes, we can play with the kids. Yes, I can set this up when I have space to do my work. Or, maybe I am just streaming my show. I think we can all relate to that. I'm going to close this out. But, I'm don't save. Again, very simple. You're the cursor. I want to watch my favorite show. I want to see what Curtis is up to. Sure, we've all done this. Let's pull up YouTube. Let's watch it over here. I can sit here and watch it on my laptop, which is nice and convenient. I can set it up like this, which I think is nice and convenient if I'm giving a presentation. I can flip it around because I'm in the kitchen and I want that screen to follow me. And
Which
you notice how
awesome.
the image is flipping around?
Yes,
It has great audio,
neat.
great camera. Bobby, sorry if I was distracting you earlier because Bobby was out there with Lori and I was taking selfies.
Taking selfies, we love it.
Boom, I jump over here. And this is, again, I know Windows, so this is where it's easy for me to use. You know, 60% of us actually operate in that Windows world. I can come right down here, download different apps because you have the Microsoft App Store, and I jump into my Windows, and I'm gonna have all of the stuff I've taken on the computer, stuff I've uploaded, which is great, get those little notifications, and that's what's phenomenal about it. Does it do the job of getting a task done? Yes. Is it gonna do the crazy, powerful gaming and programming and all that? Maybe not. But you know what? I don't do that. I know, like, my niece and nephew in grade school aren't doing that either, but they need to do their book report. They want to get online.
Right.
Remember how we used to talk about encyclopedias? You have to have all 26 and the extra ones.
Yes,
Today, this is a set of encyclopedias for the student to look up information.
And then some.
Right?
And the pink, okay, the pink's out in the lead.
Oh,
so we're here for all the grandparents. Speak to all, and I want to speak to all the grandparents for a moment because, you know, maybe they have, right, their tablets or their laptops at home, but you need to have them in your house for your grandkids. And if you have more than one, you need more than one of these. And honestly, that's what's so incredible to me about this configuration. I've never had the pleasure of presenting it before, that you're getting a touchscreen at the craziest price ever, $28 on any credit card. The large screen, so even if you are watching your television shows or you're watching your movies, having that 11-inch screen, and which particularly, my goodness, as a tablet, you're never seeing, right? Very rarely ever seeing an 11-inch screen. So you're getting everything you need. You get the entire keyboard. So you're right, for the kids, they can do all of their schoolwork with this one as well. But when they're really young, they have the touch screen, so it makes everything so much easier for them. And then Cortana, built in. So because let me tell you, 9 times out of 10, what are you using your tablet or your laptop for? You're using it to communicate with family, right? Watch a movie.
And actually that
simple stuff.
Watching a movie, disconnecting, but being connected, which is great. You mentioned Cortana. I come over here, I can ask her, what's on my schedule today?
See 2 events for today.
Perfect. She's managing my calendar. I'm having coffee with mom. Happy hour later. Can't miss happy hour.
Ooh, yes.
Always put it on the schedule. But the fun thing is, it does all the stuff we want it to do. Why? Because you have to remember, it is Windows 10. It has that Intel Celeron processor on the inside. So it allows you to work in Windows, Intel, all the great names. And you might not have heard of Core Innovations, but I just want to remind you, they've been out there for 15 years in 1,000 different retailers, giving them their electronics and their devices to sell, but under a different name. Now they came directly to us, so it's made it affordable. And this 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 4-in-1, whatever you want to call it, technology, it's taken us a year to get it back. And one thing this would scare me if this was my laptop, but it's designed to do that. And one thing I want everyone to realize too, Core Innovation spends a lot of time and energy also on their quality assurance. So that hinge isn't gonna snap. They test the Wi-Fi to make sure it's good. And they even do third-party testing, and that's even before it gets to HSN's quality assurance programs too. So you see all the different stuff we have up and running, which is great. You know, I'm doing my shopping, which is nice and convenient. And I've jumped over here to see what's going on for NASA. You mentioned this, Bobby, and I think it's important. It's how we get connected, whether we use the web camera or whether we're checking our email. And that's, I think, something everyone should do when you get it home. First thing, log into your email. If you can't open the documents from the office, or if it's not working for you, send it back. But you'll be like, wait a second, this is so much more convenient than getting an email on my phone because it's a larger screen, or someone just sent me this picture, boom. Notice how quickly it's taking care of that. The picture that we just took of Bobby, Lori, and I, it's all right here.
Fun.
And that's just it. It was emailed to us between the show. It's already there. You see the colors. Okay, I'm gonna back out of it because I gotta get some work done. Where's my email? How do I open it up? And I love that we have the cursor and the case and the mouse, but this is, I gotta tell you, the mouse being you is so much easier. Excel document, I gotta get some work done. Boom, tap it open. That's how simple it is, and I'm now working in Excel.
Can I use it for like Teams? Because I was just thinking, you know, for me, I know for some reason, I just, even on my big computer, I have it's impossible to be able to access Teams. So I do it on, but I was thinking when you said I do it on my phone, so you're trying to look at the documents, you're trying.
Yeah.
So that's great, even for us, for business. So listen, this is not just for kids. We kind of bring it up that way just to share with you the affordability, but it's not like you're sacrificing. You're getting everything that you want. I will tell you, I know the pink jumped out in the lead. I have only a little over 2,000 in the pink. I think I have only 1,800 in the blue, probably not fewer than that now. And then there's only about 1,500 in black. So we do not have thousands of these to go around, and they're all kind of selling evenly. Again, for yourself, for your kids, for your grandkids. Again, maybe you're looking to get something easy for your parent or for your grandparent to be able to use, and you want that ability to have that complete portability and traveling, because like Bill said, we're on the go all the time. And the touch screen, because I go back to this, I think the last expensive computer that I presented here didn't have a touchscreen. A lot of the ones we have don't have them. So that's a big plus for this.
Well, that's just it. I like to navigate in this world, but there's also times like, wait, I want this to close. Oh, I just closed it. Oh, that's that's where it's like, oh, this is very convenient. Or like even right now, Bobby was doing some talking. I needed to do some typing and see what was happening. I utilized what was afforded to me in terms of I can use it like a laptop. There's other times when I have a tablet and I have to hold it, or I have to try to prop it up on a bookshelf because I'm trying to take a selfie or watching a movie. So remember, all the photos are right over here. What does that mean? This is your memory. 64 gigabytes of memory. So that's built in. How do you expand it? You don't go buy a new one. You don't have to take it to the shop. You can literally just come right over here, and there's your micro SD card slot. You can run down to the drugstore. They sell them right there over the counter. You can go in 64 gigabytes. You can do 128 additional gigabytes of memory. That gives you 196 gigabytes of memory on this computer. That's more than what my computer has at home. So again, and it's simple for you to do. The simplicity, the footprint is really kind of what is revolutionary, because yes, I love this photo. I want to set up as a digital picture frame. I want to take the selfies. I mean, how many? So I can put on the camera, I can plop it down right over here, and Bobby and I don't have to hold it.
That's what you were doing before.
Exactly.
I was wondering, like, how did he take that picture?
Just like that. And the thing is, it sets up as an easel. So that's the picture I was taking while you guys were doing your thing. But this is where technology doesn't always have to be complicated. It doesn't always have to be expensive either. Sometimes when we pay a higher price, it's because we're paying for the brand. We're paying for the name. And does it do all of this? It was President's Day weekend. I was sharing some photos, set it up like that, set it up as an easel. Okay, President's Day's over, but I want to go back to watching my movies and my shows. Simple to close out. I mean, I'm doing this upside down and backwards. Remember, the audio is there. The visuals are there. The computer at the end of the day, the tablet, however you want to look at it.
The sound is good.
Isn't that nice sound?
Yeah.
Well, that's just it, Bobby. Computers these days, they're not just, you know, for typing those papers. They gotta have the audio for the dance parties. They gotta have the movie quality, the games and all that. Because this is how a lot of us will experience our movies and our shows. Or would you rather take it this way? Boom, set up like that because you're in the kitchen.
You know what's so great? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, go for it.
Because I do all my books. And I'm always trying to hold the tablet, and then if you're outside, you're trying to, this is perfect for e-readers. Book.
Exactly. It's probably a larger screen than most e-readers out there. And that's just
even better.
You know, you're getting lost into a book. Fine, I'm gonna put it in tablet mode, and I'm sit down on the couch, which is great. Then I need to actually do an email with the office or send a response back to someone. I have that full laptop. Same for me, same for kids, same for a senior. That's why we're so excited about what Core Innovations is bringing us. Quick tour before we wrap it up again. So you have the three main ports that I like to show. 2 USB-C ports, which is awesome. So you have easy transferring of data, plugging in an external hard drive, then the external memory, which you can easily double, if not triple, which is just popping in an SD card. Another USB-C port, and even an HDMI cable. Bobby, I could take this computer with, you know, all my photos from the trip, or, you know, maybe planning a trip, and plug it into the TV behind me, and make my television pretty much a touchscreen because I can swipe, swipe, swipe. And that's just
it. This is insane for this price.
That's really where it is. It's the value, but it's really that performance. So remember, what you're getting with Core Innovations is so feature rich. It's a 2-in-1. Some say a 4-in-1, depends how you want to break it down. So you're getting a 64 gigabytes of storage built in, 4 gigabytes of RAM, which allows you to multitask, a good battery life, and then that dual functionality, where you have it either in your tablet mode, your desktop mode, or look at that easel mode, which is just great. And then even the tent mode. touchscreen built in, web camera included, Intel processor on the inside, Windows S, which is that safe and more secure operating system, and it's streamlined. The profile to the way it operates, there you go. See, there's your Teams meeting right over there.
Yes.
So you can take those web calls, we can connect. Our needs definitely changed through the pandemic, right? We're working from home, which kind of means working anywhere, which could be in the car, which could be anywhere the kids weren't or where it was quiet. Actually, I just went through a renovation and every part of my house was not quiet. So even my home office wasn't quiet enough. I was like, I gotta get out of here. So you grab the computer, you grab the entertainment, because that's what's nice. I grabbed my computer to get work done, but then my work was done. But then I could watch my TV shows. I could stream my shows over here. I need to log in. I love the fact, yes, I can go to the keyboard or boom. Remember, this is that touch screen experience. So my tactile keyboard will come up on the screen. I put in my secret code that no one's gonna know at home because I just showed them all. But more importantly, it really just, it's that reliability. It's that, you know, maybe you do have a nice computer at home, but this affords you that second screen experience. I'm listening to my music. I'm watching my show on an 11-inch screen. Bobby, I don't know if you remember your first kitchen television I had as a kid.
Oh yeah, it's like
I wasn't even in color. That's how I remember that one. But this could be set up in the kitchen to watch my shows, to get my cooking recipes and all that. And that's where you appreciate, no matter how you're going to use it, it's a product you can take with you on the go. It's a product that, you know, if it got damaged, if it got left on the airplane, you'd miss it. But the reality,
it wasn't $1,000.
Exactly.
Okay, it is flying. And parents, grandparents, I put this out there again. You've got to get this home. We already have, what is it? Oh my gosh, almost 2,800. We'll be at 3,000 gone in a heartbeat. So 3 colors, and they're all selling equally in this hour. So there's that beautiful pink color, but let me tell you, hardly any. And I think we're about ready to drop below 2,000 left in the pink. We have only about 1,600 left in this fabulous blue. Your other color choice is going to be your black. The black, I think we have about about 1,400 only left in the black. And you know, those quantities are not many for us. And by the way, I think this has only been on the air once before. The fact that you're getting it is so incredibly feature-rich at literally the craziest price. Imagine $28 on any credit card to get this home. You always have 30-day return policy. I want to mention again our shipping. Oh wait, I think this is free, isn't it? Oh, this one is free. Oh, I don't have to mention that anyway, because we have the great news shipping special that once you spend, you pay $5.95 for one item, and then everything throughout the entire day ships for no additional money. So we love that. But the most important thing about this too, lightweight. So even if you're buying